What's up, guys? Sunday Chill Commentary by ONLYUSEmeBLADE, and I'm not gonna tell you that I just every time I do a commentary I just hop on and just talk and then that's it and that's just one take Charlie. I was doing it and I realized it wasn't good. Like, it just wasn't good. So for inspiration, I went back to watch some of my old Sunday Chill commentaries. Maybe get the vibe, get the flow, get the feel of it. Even though Sunday Chill commentary is supposed to be the feel of this current Sunday, I didn't know that that would make that for a good video. So I went and watched them, and I was like skipping them, and I came across this a San Andreas one where I talk about death, and it was like an hour-long, really good commentary. And during the time, I was actually telling stories, and that kind of reminded me that I tend to keep friends for very, very, very long periods of time, and with that, just through life experiences, you always just have a lot of times you have just great stories you can reminisce on. And I was like, there's a great story, and I can't believe I haven't shared it with you guys, and I want to because it's pretty fucking funny. So how this works? So my two friends, and I'm not going to try to like censor their names because I can't do that. I don't know. It just doesn't work to try to remember who this person is. So it's Jordan and JR, and we lived together in this house at this time, and it was pretty much like a party house. It was at like the perfect storm of our alcoholisms. What I mean by that is like that this is during a time when I was like drinking a lot, like pretty much every other night I was drinking, and getting really fucked up, and so are my roommates, and we took turns, and yeah. So there was this one night. Before this, what had happened was Jordan's mom owned a consignment shop, and she was closing down her shop, and so she had all this crap, all this stuff, and we had a house on like a fourth of an acre. Like, the backyard was massive. So we're like, this would be a perfect place to do like a little garage sale. We can make some money off it. So for like, the Friday and then the Saturday, we were running this consignment thing, and it was a Saturday night, and I had gotten really drunk the night before, so I was gonna go completely sober, and we had all made some money off that, so we decided to go into Seattle. I was the designated driver. I decided to put on like a nice suit just to be super uber, just classing on them, and not something I would wear typically, but you know what I mean. I was going out, I was dressing to impress, and then, like me stepping out the Cadillac, I look like a mobster, you know what I mean. I had like the wingtip shoes and all that, so I'm feeling really good about myself, and I'm not drinking, so I'm smoother. When I'm not drinking, like when I'm drinking, I have uber confidence, but that's not no smoothness. So it was just like a really cool vibe. My buddy Jordan was just getting hammered, and he got really, really hammered. So we put him in the lack, and he fell asleep. So he's in the back seat. This is out in Seattle, and JR is trying to fuck this girl that he's known for years or whatever, and she ends up fucking one of our good friends, who I'm not going to name his name, but we'll call him Quagmire, because he's like the group Quagmire. He's just the man slut that fucks everything and anything. And so girl gets fucked by Quagmire, and now JR is hella pissed because he's really drunk, and he's just like, that girl's cool, I should, this and that, and he's really, really drunk. And during the night, like right around the time when this whole ordeal, when we go back to her place because we're out in Seattle, and then we all just kind of dipped off because it was obviously they were about to be fucking in like a studio. We're not just gonna be kicking it in the room while they're fucking. So we're like, okay, fucking let's just go back to the house, JR. Well, there was this girl. There was this lady that I had met. I'm just going to call her Craigslist whore. So there's this Craigslist whore, and this is for a completely different time, but just bear with me. I'll say that for another commentary. So this Craigslist whore, and she was trying to come to my house and meet me. And I didn't want to meet her because she sent me MySpace pics of her. And this was back when MySpace was still the shit. And I was like, hell no. Like in my mind, I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, she had a MySpace picture of her with the wedding dress on. She's like, I'm already ready for anyone who wants to put a ring on it. And I'm just like, okay, you're a mess. So I wasn't going to be fucking with that broad. I've never met her in real life. I just like talked to her over the phone. And I got her off of fucking Craigslist. She was a Craigslist whore. And so she was really adamant about seeing me that night, and I was like, nope, sorry, I'm not even home, don't even worry about it. And so then she's like, well, I drove all the way from Linwood's about 20 minutes north of where we were at. She's like, I'm already, I'm at your house. I brought a bunch of different clothes, we're gonna live together, and saying all this super aggressive shit. I was just like, please don't. Like, I'm not even home, so please don't. And so as I'm driving, now that's what happened throughout the night. As I'm driving home from Seattle to my place, Jordan's passed out in the back of the lack. JR's inside, hella pissed because he didn't get to bang this one broad when our friend who gets all the pussy bangs every broad, and he was like mad about that. And I tell him, like, JR, the girl from Craigslist, she's at our house. Like, she's called me and she told me that she drove from Linwood. She has clothes. She's gonna stay with us. She's at the house and she's not leaving. And JR went into immediate, like, Chuck Norris, let's kick some ass mode. Like, he was pissed. He's like, if this girl is at my house, I'm gonna kill her, and all, like, yelling, screaming. I knew he was just really, really drunk, but he was on one. But he's all big on the whole, don't let anybody fuck with my property type of thing. And so he was heated. So we pull up, parked right in front of our house is the fucking car. Like, she's there. We're like, what the fuck? So pull up, Jo's in the back. JR gets up and is just like, get the fuck out here. Come and see me. Like, fucking King Kong status in the middle of the street, in the cul-de-sac at like 3 a.m. And he's just like, he's yelling. I'm looking. I'm like, I'm not even seeing anybody there. JR's yelling so loud that the neighbors like wake up and like call the police. And so, like, I see the neighbors, and I'm completely sober, and I'm like, "Hey, sorry guys, no, everything will be cool. Everything will be cool." And so JR goes up to the car that she's in, and there's no one in the car, and he immediately starts yelling, and he starts kicking the car. He starts like rampaging mode on the car, like he tried to wrestle away the antenna, and it just wouldn't wrestle away. And he like pulling off the license plate thing and just beating up the car. The cops come. He's done beating up the car because I told him, hey, the fucking 5-0 are on the way. So the cops walk in the back. In the back, there's hella stuff from the garage sale thing. So like, this looks fucking weird. And they come around, and the guy has a little microphone on the thing. He goes, can we get a run on that plate? So they ran the plates of the thing. And the car belonged to the next door neighbors. It was the next door neighbor's daughter who went to Washington State University, drove all the way back from Washington State University to be with her parents for the weekend, and was so tired from her long trip that she just left her laundry in the car. So JR, in a drunken rage, fucking went rampage mode, cost a $4,000 worth of damage to the neighbor's car. Now, luckily, JR was able to take care of it. And that was just a drunken thing we talk about sometimes on Sundays. When we're amongst friends, we have a good laugh. I don't know. That's why maybe I think I understand these TV shows like with How I Met Your Mother with a group of friends, because it's just like you're just telling stories of your life and just life experiences that you've gone off of, and some of them they're stranger than any type of fiction you could have come up with. So, JR. All right, guys. Sunday Chill Commentary.